Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. I've been playing Friday the 13th this week, and although it has quite a few glitches, it's one of the most fun games I've played this year. And by fun, I mean terrifying and stressful, of course. But it's all worthwhile when you hear a 40-year-old man screaming like a 5-year-old girl. What the heck? Playing as Jason may be the highlight of this game, but you'll spend most of your time playing as a counsellor, about 99% of your time in fact. So let's go through 7 tips and tricks to survive your nightmare as a counsellor. I won't be telling you to close doors and scavenge because you already know that, but one of the basics that deserves going over again is communication. If you're in a Friday the 13th lobby and you can't hear another person speaking, then be prepared for a bad time. Talking is the most important thing you can do here. Talk to the other counsellors whenever they are close enough to hear you. You may be searching for a set of car keys, which another person may already have. Also, let people know what you have found. And use the map, when you find one of course, to give directions to items you have seen on your travels. Pick up a radio and talk to people further away too. And if you're going to die, let people know where you are and what you have on your carcass before you pop your clogs. Even though I say communication is key, it has a few drawbacks too, as Jason can hear everything you say, if he's close enough in proximity that is. My tip is to turn off your microphone when Jason is near. If he can't find you by sight, then he'll track you down by listening to your whimpers. Don't be afraid to turn off your mic while you're hiding, but make sure it goes back on the second he leaves and you see another counsellor. If you're feeling super cocky and want to talk to Jason, why not try give him some misinformation too? In one of our matches, we told Jason we were fixing a car in a certain location, but actually escaped in a different vehicle completely. Driving away from all my problems. See you, Jason. We'll come back to visit soon. I'm sure you already know this one, but just in case, keep one ear on the soundtrack and music. The music in particular is your key ability to know where Jason is. Always listen out for the music to change and plan accordingly. You knew that already though, so let's move on. Managing and controlling your fear is another pivotal aspect of this game. As your character becomes more afraid, you'll lose visibility and it becomes easier for Jason to rip you to shreds. So here's what you do. Picking a character that's composed is always one option, but keep with another person. I don't mean run as a group of 8, just 2 people is perfect. This will drastically stop your character from becoming scared and gurning like a buffoon. That's how you can tell how fearful you are, by the way. Those ugly mugs only a mother could love. The wider the eyes, the more scared shitless you are. There are many things you can do to calm down and other things which will send you over the edge. If you are alone in the dark, off the trail, if you see Jason or one of the dead bodies left behind, or of course if he's pursuing you, all of these affect your character. So use your torch in the dark. But keep in mind it's easier for him to see you when you do that. When you're locking those doors, that also reduces your fear too. But please don't go around running, jog or walk everywhere. Stamina management is so important and running around like a headless chicken will not help in the slightest. Jason can sense you running far more than he can with your jogging or just walking around. So leave it for when he's chasing you. Your stamina is the red line underneath the compass in the bottom corner. Jogging will drain it, but walking and stopping will refill the meter. Don't waste it because you will need it when Jason starts jumping around the map and stalking you. Don't run when you're around people either. You may not be there in 5 minutes, but that person could be, and you're leading Jason right to them. Check the objective screen often. Surviving 20 minutes can be extremely tricky, so knowledge of how to escape is imperative. At any point, you can simply press the touchpad on PS4 and it will bring up the map if you've found one, and it will also let you know how far through all the objectives you are. For example, if one of your fellow counsellors has completed an action such as adding fuel to a car, it will pop up immediately, so check this screen often. As you can see in this one, the 4-door car has already been and gone, all the parts have been done, and we've also called for help. Let's quickly just go over the options. Calling for help will allow one unlucky victim or escapee to respawn as Tommy. Simply find the radio cabin to sort this and send out a quick message.
We need your help! Jason is killing us! We need your help!
It's also possible to phone the police to drastically cut down the duration of the game. For this one, you'll need a fuse to repair the connection, and then jump inside the house and call the cops.
Is this the police? Help! Jason's here! Jason's here! He's killing us! He's killing everyone!
They will show up at one of the exit points in 5 minutes, but you won't know which one until those 5 minutes have elapsed. To escape in a car, you need fuel, a battery and car keys, but choose your vehicle wisely as there is a 4-seater and a 2-seater. Do you want to get out alone or do you want to bring friends?
Car's full, sorry. Oh, shit. I'm really sorry. Roadkill.
Finally, you can get away in a boat and it only requires fuel and the propeller.
Not enough horror games have speedboats in them. Woohoo, spring break.
And just to go over it one more time, check the map screen often to see what has been completed and what needs to be done. One last nugget of information, when leaving a house, check to see if there is a radio nearby. Turn on the radio to trick Jason into checking that cabin, but only do this if you have no plans on returning to this area. This should buy you and your fellow counsellors a little bit more time away from that big bastard. So remember to team up with another player, communicate with a mic but turn it off when Jason is hunting you. Don't sprint unless you have to. Check the opportunity screen often, be sure to listen to the music to check for Jason's whereabouts and try to distract Jason to help your buddies. 7 ways to stay alive in Friday the 13th. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.